A Brown County judge today ordered a competency examination for the Green Bay man charged with setting a fire at a Green Bay store. As the investigation continues, questions are being raised about whether earlier intervention might have prevented that fire. Police were called to James Parrish's house twice, just hours before he allegedly started the cash register on fire at Dollarland on North Irwin. When it had a liquor license, the store was named Beach Road Liquor. Fox 11's Ben Krumholtz brings us new details tonight.
On Tuesday, Green Bay police were called to this East Side home twice to check on the welfare of 53-year-old James Parrish. According to court documents, Parrish told a social worker he worked for the CIA and he needed to round up terrorists and torture them. The documents show police were also told of comments Parrish made about being on a mission to burn the money at the former Beach Road liquor store. The same day as those police visits, Parrish allegedly poured gas on the cash register at the store and lit it on fire. We asked Green Bay police why Parrish wasn't taken into custody just hours before when they were told of his fire threats.
When officers arrived on both of those incidences, they investigated the call and they did not have the criteria to substantiate any charges against Mr. Parrish on either of the first two incidences.
What is the criteria?
Well, the criteria could be the elements of any crime. So, you know, the officer has to determine if a crime has been committed.
It's unclear why a social worker was called to Parrish's house. An official with Brown County Human Services says some reasons to call police include the threat of suicide, the inability to contact someone, or a person's history of aggressive behavior or use of weapons.
At times it can be very routine, and other times it could be regarding one of those extenuating circumstances that I just described.
On a welfare check, an officer has to evaluate the person and determine whether they can take him into protective custody or find a criminal charge against him.
Parrish has been charged with arson with a hate crime enhancer, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, and carrying a knife large enough to be considered a dangerous weapon. In Green Bay, Ben Krumholtz, Fox 11 News.
The judge today also set Parrish's bond at $40,000.